Now to California, where a federal grand jury has indicted a Chinese national for selling unauthorized COVID test kits and then lying about it with the FDA. What's going on here? William La Jeunesse looks into it. He's live in Los Angeles. What you got, William? What happened?
Well, this is one of the test kits that he is accused of selling, Bill. It says made in the USA here. The feds say not true, made in China, and they didn't work. But those criminal charges don't begin to capture what really happened inside this vacant warehouse in Central California, where an illegal immigrant from China operated an unregulated underground lab. Zhao Shu, who also goes by 5 aliases, pled not guilty yesterday to lying to federal officials and mislabeling medical products. But here's the lab when it was raided last year. Dozens of freezers hooked to illegal wiring, vials of blood, jars of urine, and 1,000 lab mice in soiled containers. Inspectors found refrigerators full of deadly viruses: COVID, chlamydia, E. coli, hepatitis, herpes, HIV, malaria, and Ebola.
Of thousands of recalled medical test kits and around 1,000 white lab mice genetically modified to catch and carry COVID for testing purposes. This was a true house of horrors, nestled next to an elementary school, a supermarket, a city hall, and a public water system.
So Congress produced a report critical of the CDC and FDA for failing to regulate private labs.
If a country was threatening us, like China, what better way to create havoc than to be able to spread through private labs all sorts of infectious diseases?
It was owned by a PRC national with ties to the PRC government-controlled entities, and a $330 million judgment outstanding against him for stealing U.S. intellectual property.
So unanswered here, Bill, what was this guy doing with Ebola and malaria if he's only making COVID test kits, fake ones? And how many other private labs are out there containing lethal viruses that could cause the next pandemic?
Well, intriguing story. Thank you, William. Stay on it for us. I know you will. Thank you, sir.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.